ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the campus of Upperman High School in Baxter, Tennessee, where we are set for a Class 3A sectional round matchup as the Upperman Lady Bees take on the Signal Mountain Lady Eagles. I'm Noah McKay on the call here on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network, live on UCR2 on Facebook, the Upper Cumberland Reporter YouTube channel, and the NFHS Network. We welcome you in no matter where you're watching from, as a trip to the Glass House is on the line tonight. This is a rematch of last year's sectional round. It was a 48-21 Upperman victory on this floor, but this is a different sort of matchup as Signal Mountain has taken a big leap this year, even from that sub-state appearance a year ago. The Upperman Lady Bees are 27-6, the Region 4 3A champions on a 3-game winning streak. As we welcome you into the Crouch Keeneland Highlands Lake Real Estate pregame show. The last game, maybe the best win of the season for the Lady Bees. They defeated White County 52-45 to get this home sub-state game. They're seeking their third straight trip to the state tournament and 7th in the last 9 years. The 3-time state champions, 3-time runner-ups, 11 overall appearances. It's business as usual, but in their way, the Signal Mountain Lady Eagles with a record of 23-7. They're the Region 3 3A runner-ups, coming off a 55-45 loss to Heritage, which is currently up on Sparta over on the main UCR Facebook page and the NFHS Network. In Signal Mountain, this is their second straight sub-state appearance, but never in the history of the school have they made the state tournament. They hope to change their fortunes around, but in their way, the perennial powerhouse, the dynasty in Baxter, will have all the action when we come back. Tonight's broadcast is presented by Sonja Brown with American Way Real Estate, and you're watching it on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
When it comes to caring for your land, you need an all-around performer to make your life easier, one that's tried and true. That's a John Deere compact tractor from Tri-Green Equipment. User-friendly tractors that are big on performance and operator comfort.
TLT Sports Performance is home to skill-specific training where top athletes learn how to reach their full potential. Visit TLT Sports Performance on Facebook for more information. TLT Sports Performance, where the athletes of tomorrow train today.
I'm looking for someone who can keep me comfortable, stay here for the long run, and definitely not high maintenance. Not right. Absolutely not. This one looks perfect.
Find your perfect match with Hiller. Get a free UV light with select new HVAC systems, 50% off a descaler with new tankless water heaters, or free surge protection with a new whole home generator.
Like that one too.
Hone and develop your skills on the court with professional basketball player development from Legacy Athletics. Call 931-303-3356 or follow them on Instagram at legacy_athletics or on Twitter at jwinningham25 for more information today. Legacy Athletics, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Moments away from tip-off in Baxter, a trip to the Glass House on the line as the Upperman Lady Bees host the Signal Mountain Lady Eagles. It's time for the Swallows Insurance starting lineups. First, for the Lady Eagles on the road under head coach Kendra Bell with a record of 23 victories and 7 losses. They are the Region 3 3A runner-ups. Number 14, Ashlyn Rock. Number 4, Megan Clark. Number 0, Abby Walker. Number 10, Emily Redmond. And number 13, the Miss Basketball finalist, Carly Lowry. For the hosting Upperman Lady Bees under head coach Dana McWilliams with a record of 27 victories and 6 losses, they are the Region 4 3A champions. Number 4, Bella Mullins. Number 5, Bella Stiles. Number 11, Gracie Hamilton. Number 12, Taylor Delenti. And number 22, Gracie Butler. Starters once again for the Lady Eagles tonight: Rock, Clark, Walker, Redmond, and Lowry. For the Lady Bees, Mullins, Stiles, Hamilton, Delenti, and Butler. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube tonight, let us know in the comments section who you are, where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. One of 3 games to choose from across our network this evening. Over on the main page, White County leads Heritage by 1 late in the third quarter. Jacob and Randy Wallace on the call there. Over on UCR3 tonight, it's Copper Basin taking on Pickett County. Pickett County with their sights firmly set on a single A state tournament and state championship. They are heavy favorites, but they got to take on Copper Basin first at home in the Bobcat Den. Casey Bolden, Rusty Ellis on the call over on UCR3. I'm Noah McKay, the lovely Madison McKay producing things for us. We're presented tonight by Sonja Brown with American Way Real Estate. It's the Lady Eagles hunting their first ever trip to the state tournament against the Lady Bees, who've been there 11 times, including 6 out of the last 8 seasons. But the ultimate equalizer in this game, that Miss Basketball finalist, averaging well over 25 points per game, Carly Lowry, the post inside. This is a big Signal Mountain team. Think similar in stature, for those of us in the Upper Cumberland, to a Stone Memorial. Different sort of makeup with the guards, but that sort of size inside with some versatile bigs. Upperman familiar with that style. They've struggled a little bit with that style this season. They do have one common opponent this year, and it was the White County Warriorettes. Signal Mountain traveled to Sparta and fell 63-50 in the regular season finale back on February 9th. It should be mentioned that game came one day after Sparta played Livingston Academy. Not a whole lot of game planning went into that game for White County. It's just calling a spade a spade. We're presented tonight by Sonja Brown with American Way Real Estate. Sonja is a full-service realtor and is licensed across the state of Tennessee, listing and selling residential and multifamily land and farms, commercial and industrial properties. Sonja handles the sale from start to closing and beyond. Let her put her 30-plus years of experience to work for you. Sonja Brown, realtor with American Way Real Estate, has been supporting student-athletes in the Upper Cumberland since 1990. You can reach Sonja at 931-979-7145. The Lady Eagles, the road team tonight, in the red jerseys, red pants. Black numbers and letters outlined in white trim. The Upperman Lady Bees, the home team. White jerseys, white shorts, gold numbers in the front and the back with Lady Bees in black across the chest plate. We sure are glad that you're with us, no matter where you're watching from. We hope you've had a great Saturday, and we're going to cap it off with some hoops. Great crowd, surprise, surprise, here at home. There was some concern for Dana McWilliams that her crowd was used to it. They've got a great crowd every night. They're back here again. The students are here in full force. Let's get it on tonight. A trip to the Glass House on the line. Tip going to be won back by Lowry, and they will possess. And pardon me, it was actually Ashlyn Rock who got the opening tip. Here's Abby Walker with it in the half court. Bella Mullins with her. Upperman starts man-to-man. They will go into the 2-3 eventually as Rock, one of those bigs, well over 6'2", passes back. Now the pass over right side finds Walker. Walker reverses floor. There's the Miss Basketball finalist, Carly Lowry. You can see she's an impressive presence. Turnaround jumper up, no good, wide right. But the put back up and good for guess who? Carly Lowry. She's a Miss Basketball finalist for a reason. The rebounding, a gigantic point of emphasis tonight for the Lady Bees. Here's Gracie Butler. She bobbled it, now grabs, sends back to Bella Mullins. Had a tremendous region tournament. Quite frankly, every Lady Bee did. But Bella Mullins came up huge time and time again. Was the MVP of it, as Butler has it. Gives back to Mullins here. The senior point guard has taken the mantle. And now here's Bella Stiles driving in off the glass, too strong. Rebound tipped around. Butler with it. Puts the dribble down. Back to Hamilton. Offensive rebound for the Lady Bees. Bella Mullins sees the lane. Kicks over to Stiles. She triggers the corner three. That one may have hit the top of the backboard. Either way, not close. Rebound down and a chance for Signal Mountain. They led early last year in this gym. Dana McWilliams called timeout, and then Upperman housed them. 48-21 from there. But this is a very different Lady Eagles team. Coach Bell, one of the great young up-and-coming coaches over there on that sideline as they give in to Lowry. Butler has the assignment tonight. She defends greatly there. Rebound down to Stiles. It was a Signal Mountain team not used to this round a year ago. My goodness, they're used to it now. They're ready to get over the hump and get to the Murphy Center. Upperman has no thoughts of relinquishing their control over this side of this state. Mullins from the right wing side. Floats back, sends to Delenti. If you're new to Upperman basketball and you want offense, you've got the wrong string. It's probably going to be in the 30s tonight. At least that's what it is most nights here in the Hive. Mullins finds Taylor Delenti. She hit 2 huge threes to open the game against Sparta. That broke it open. They led 21-4 in the first half of that game. Sparta came back, but it was too little too late. Mullins drives inside. Bella Mullins with the take. Good for 2. The MVP of the region tournament gets the Lady Bees on the board, and here comes where Upperman thinks their advantage is in the game. The full court press. Here's Lowry sending it ahead as they defeat it nicely that time. Signal Mountain setting up in the half court. We'll keep you updated on the main page. Heritage has taken a 3-point lead in the fourth over Sparta, as now Butler nearly gets the steal, but it's shielded off by Rock. Looking inside, Lowry tipped it up, out of play, and we're going the other way to the Lady Bees. This is not an Upper Cumberland officiating crew. It's from out of the area. I'm not sure where. Typically in this game, we get a Nashville crew. That's also different than the region tournament was, and everybody's happy with that. As Butler working against Lowry, bumping all the way down the floor. We're good. Play on. Butler picks up her dribble, finds a cutting Delenti, and Delenti spins back to Butler. Open, but Lowry closes. Back and forth, Delenti and Butler go. 5:10 to go in the first quarter. It's 2-2. Mullins to Stiles. Now flips back for Gracie Butler. Butler loves the penetration. Drives inside off the glass and got hacked. This one's going to go on Ashlyn Rock. First foul of the game goes on Signal Mountain. And Butler to the Sonja Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line to shoot 2. Gives me the opportunity to tell you about our friends at Fire and Vine. Fire and Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Fire and Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with creative food and drinks on the rooftop. Fire and Vine, one of our all-inclusive sponsors here at UCR. Gracie Butler makes the first free throw. Upperman with their first lead of the night, 2 for 2. This crowd is poised to explode. They are in here now, starting to get packed in. The student section, good 8 rows deep beneath us. This is where Upperman feels like they have an advantage, pressuring the guards up top. They can't match the size, just height for height, but they can get inside. Right side pass here, now they flip over to Rock. Rock tied up, going to put the dribble down, and a foul's going to be called here. I think on Gracie Butler, just got out of position just a little bit. It does go against her first, team's first. Inbound coming here from the baseline for the Lady Eagles. Pinballing around, there's Rock. She has it, kicks out right side. Gracie Butler having to defend the post in this game. They want her to stay out of foul trouble as Rock pivots inside, gets free off the glass for 2, and we're tied. Ashlyn Rock with the 2, and here's Gracie Butler with a bunch of speed into the half court. Sends to Delenti. Buckle up, we should have a tight one tonight. This is one of the better sub-state games on the board. Trying to poke it free. Lowry from Butler, who possesses. Now Mullins with it. Sends to Delenti. On a man-to-man set here for Signal Mountain. Butler goes out to the top of the key to possess. Looking back door is well defended. They love that cut to Mullins. Instead, Delenti on the pick and roll to Butler, who can't save it in. There's a turnover, and it goes back to the Lady Eagles. We're midway through the first quarter. Low scoring, as we expected. It's 4-4. Sadie South hit a gigantic 3 in the region championship game to take a 2-point lead to 5. She checks in for the first time tonight. Gracie Butler gets a breather. She was getting a little frustrated down there. Coach recognized it. Here trying to break the press is Signal Mountain. They do it calmly there. Emily Redmond in the half court. Redmond sends the pass back right side for Abby Walker. The point guard Walker pivots one way, now fires back right wing. Upperman is into the 2-3 zone. Mid-range jumper for Lowry, contested no. In the lane of the trees, Bella Mullins goes up for the board. Fires it ahead to the senior Hamilton, poked by Walker out of play. It's going to stay with Upperman. Walker, good effort shown there. She flies across to knock it away. 3:36 to go in the first quarter of a tied-up ball game, 4-4. Hamilton inbounds it here to Stiles. The Campbellsville signee, who's an NAIA powerhouse senior, puts it back for Hamilton. Little shot fake now reverses Mullins. South right wing side. Delenti. Delenti works it there. Sadie South on the left wing. 32, not 12. Hamilton back to Mullins. Now right side South. Got free. Triggers the 3. No. Off back iron. Rebound down. Rock couldn't get it. Mullins does. Drives in. Shot and a charge. And that's not going to get any friends in the building. The High Faithful livid about it. But a charge taken, and Bella Mullins is slow to get up. She took a hard fall. Looked to me like Walker was sliding in. The trainer going to come out to Mullins, and Dana McWilliams makes her way out there. 3:12 to go. Mullins is in a lot of pain down there underneath the basket. She went up for the shot attempt. Bang, bang play. Big development. We're going to take a quick break and be right back as Bella Mullins tended to by the training staff.
Steel Technologies has been part of the Rutherford County community for over 35 years. Their plants in Murfreesboro and Smyrna include over 150 teammates who process coils, metal sheets, and planks for customers across North America. Steel Tech's Smyrna and Murfreesboro plants are expanding, and they need teammates to join their team. With openings including machine and forklift operators,
Bella Mullins walked off the floor under her own power. Trainer looking at her over on the sideline. That's a big development, though, as the point guard out of the game for now for Upperman. They need her out there if she's able to. Tough young lady, a senior, is in the half court here. This one's ricochets and stolen away, but on the line was Delenti, so it's going to stay on this end. And this ref crew is not making any friends right now in the gym, except on this side where the Signal Mountain fans love it. 4-4, 2:58 to go in the first quarter. Upperman fans thought there was a foul for a push. Inbounds goes to Lowry. She lost her footing, and Lowry is down, slow to get up. Cora Bass in transition as we look back to make sure the Miss Basketball finalist. And now we have a stoppage. And Dana McWilliams is saying you stopped it for that, and she's right. That is not what should happen there. You don't want an injury for anybody, but that's allowed to play on till the possession ends. And it was not ended by a long stretch, but Lowry limping off. So both Mullins and Lowry have been banged up. And the boos you hear in the crowd are correct. They should not have stopped that play. And Upperman knows in a sub-state game, one possession could be the difference. They should have had a 4-on-5 opportunity. Take it up with the rule book, not with me. As Lowry, we certainly hope is okay. The trainer helping her from Signal Mountain. What a great player she is. Changed the complexion of this program for Kendra Bell. Bass working it right side. Now back to Stiles. Hamilton to Delenti. Got free. Missed it wide left. Rebound tipped though. Gracie Hamilton with a big board. Back to Delenti. Delenti over to Bass. Low scoring first quarter to the surprise of no one. Hamilton back to Bass. Bass, Hamilton, Stiles, Delenti, and South. 5 on the floor. South back to Bass. Bella Mullins is back on the bench, sitting next to Gracie Butler. We'll let you know if we hear anything or if she gets back in there, obviously. Delenti back to Hamilton, inside, blocked. There's the big Ashlyn Rock making her impact known. 2:07 to go in the first. Here comes Gracie Butler to the table. She's checking in for Hamilton. Heritage leads White County 56-54. Over on the main page. Inbound, Bass gets it into Stiles on the low block. Stiles works back. Over to Butler. Butler down. We're just 6 minutes in. Gracie Butler with a strong take. Too strong off the glass. Now a tie-up. And we'll play on. Rock able to wrestle it away. Bella Mullins to the table. Big update for Upperman. They're going to get their senior point guard back in the game. 1:48 to go in the first. 4-4. Back over left side, Walker. Now into the low block. There's Rock. Turnaround jumper in the mid-range. No, too strong. Long rebound. South able to come away. Right place, right time for the freshman. Here comes Butler. There's been near 90 seconds to play. Maybe got away with a carry. Stiles back to Bass. Now left side, Butler. It's intense in the gym right now. You can tell the stakes. You look at the state path. Both of them, if they get there, have a path to a gold ball. It's right there. Delenti triggers the three. In and out, no, but Sadie South got an offensive rebound. Second shortest girl on the floor with the board. Here's Stiles now. Stiles drives the lane. Stiles too far underneath the basket. And here come the Lady Eagles trying to take the lead as we near a minute to play in the first. That pass tipped and intercepted. Delenti saw it the whole way. Now it's a foot race. Delenti into South, who ran the floor. Good for 2. Sadie South playing with boys here in her first sub-state game. And it's a 6-4 Upperman lead. Now breaking the press. That one, Butler with the tip and the foul. And that's the second on Gracie Butler. It's one they'll want to have back. No question about that one. The third team foul against the Lady Bees, and Butler will come out. Hamilton and Mullins in. Nice crowd tuning in on UCR2 tonight. We'll check the YouTube channel coming up. You can comment along there as well if you're watching on the NFHS network, maybe on your smart TV. We welcome you in. Now left side pass goes here. Off the bench is Tessa Roberson. Now inside the low block, there's Rock. She's making a big impact. Ashlyn Rock for 2. 30 seconds to go in a tied-up first quarter. Now Signal with a little full-court pressure. Upperman breaks it with ease. Delenti going to drive inside. Delenti off the glass, too strong. Rebound down, and a chance as Delenti harassing defensively. Walker able to possess. Chance here for Signal to take a lead into the second quarter. Left wing pass, now Rock in the low block. Butler's on the bench with 2 fouls. 8 seconds. Now they work it around right wing side. Flip pass back the other way. Triggering the off-balance 3, no. Rebound tipped down, ricochets. And that brings us to the end of a back-and-forth first quarter. After 1, Upperman and Signal tied up at 6. You're watching coverage of a Class 3A sub-state game presented by Sonja Brown with American Way Real Estate on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
Steel Technologies has been part of the Rutherford County community for over 35 years. Their plants in Murfreesboro and Smyrna include over 150 teammates who process coils, metal sheets, and planks for customers across North America. Steel Tech's Smyrna and Murfreesboro plants are expanding, and they need teammates to join their team. With openings including machine and forklift operators, truck drivers, and more, they have the position for you with competitive wages and monthly bonus opportunities. For more information and to apply online, scan the QR code on your screen now. Steel Tech is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Steel Tech. Faith, family, Steel Tech.
Entering the second quarter, it's 6-6. Upperman and Signal Mountain. 2 points apiece for Mullins, Butler, and South. 4 for Ashland Rock, 2 for Carly Lowry. As we get back to action, we have not seen Carly Lowry, though, after leaving the game with a limp. The Miss Basketball finalist went to the locker room and has not emerged since. She went down, didn't look like she got hit at all, and limped off the floor. Bella Mullins left for a moment, came back in after hitting the ground hard when she was called for a charge. Mullins crosses over, drives the lane, poked away, and there's the foul. Yeah, they're getting real aggressive in the lanes with Upperman. Only one foul called so far against Signal Mountain. This one going to go against Tessa Roberson. First of the game against her. Pickett County leads Copper Basin 23-14 at the end of one. Baseline inbound and another foul. This one going to be on Walker. And there was a little discussion among the referee crew. I wonder if they wanted to tighten it up just a little bit. It got pretty loose in that first quarter. There's letting them play, and then there's another level. Inbound South. Quick release three. No. Rebound tip down and a chance for Signal Mountain to regain a lead. Still no Carly Lowry, the Miss Basketball finalist, out of the game. Here's Walker. Walker looking at the 2-3 zone of Upperman that put every District 7 or District 8 AAA team in a straitjacket last week. And it works again here as there's a turnover. It goes back to the Lady Bees. Wright County trails Heritage 56-55 over on the main page. Ella Harrell just took off the warm-up shirt. She's about to check in for the first time. Little post presence coming in for the Bees. As the Lady Bees sideline claps and stomps. Mullins drives and kicks to South. South back for Hamilton. Gracie Hamilton from way downtown. Got it. Sonja Brown with American Way Real Estate 3 for Gracie Hamilton. First triple of the game for Upperman. 7:08 to go in the second quarter. Trying to break the press. Here they come. Driving in, Rock, and that's a travel. Possession back to Upperman. Took a good 4 steps, and we're going the other way. Make sure you hit like and share on this stream. Tell Sonja Brown, thank you for making it possible for us to be here tonight. She's presenting Monday night's game. We're back here. South Doyle against Upperman. Boys sub-state game. We'll be joined by Bobby McWilliams during the Happy Hiller halftime show. Talk about that matchup coming up. Hamilton, that's over everybody's head. They were looking for Harrell on the low block, but Rock changes the complexion of that play. Possession back to Signal, who's still, and the longer it goes, feels like they may not get Lowry back. Dana McWilliams wants timeout to talk about things. 30-second timeout on the floor. Give me an opportunity to tell you about our friends at Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They're also proud to sponsor the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood or give them a call at 931-537-9559. One of our oldest running sponsors here at UCR. Mark Randolph and the crew there, the best of the best. They're in Allgood. We appreciate them for their long-running sponsorship. Looks like we got some friends from Signal Mountain tuning in. We welcome you in tonight. It's a 9-6 game. Upperman with the lead. They're pressing. Breaking it here nicely. Here's Megan Clark. Clark to Rock, who drives, throws up the runner. No. Rebound down to Stiles. There's the emphasis for Upperman tonight. One and done. They want one shot going back the other way. Signal wants to extend on the offensive glass. Mullins. With Delenti working off several off-ball screens. Nice job to shed them by the guard for Signal Mountain. Here's Stiles. Back left side to Mullins. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. Now right side Delenti. Going to trigger the three off the dribble. Got it. Taylor Delenti splashes home her first. Sonja Brown with American Way Real Estate 3 of the night. Upperman's lead is up to 6. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Important possession here for Signal Mountain. They don't want to let Upperman go on one of their patented runs to open up a quarter. Kick back, Walker works it around left side, Roberson. Now inside out. Roberson triggers the three, would be a big one, but it's too strong. Stiles with a rebound. Here comes Mullins pushing the tempo for Upperman. Mullins with a ton of speed. Now slows up at the left wing. Delenti's wide open for a three. Yes! Binged it home. A Sonja Brown with American Way Real Estate three for Taylor Delenti. Upperman with 3 triples, and the Hive rises to their feet with a 9-point Upperman lead. 32nd timeout on the floor by Kendra Bell. Big-time shots from Taylor Delenti. She got free in transition. Gracie Hamilton also broke the blockage with a 3 of her own. And a 9-point lead for Upperman. Their defense starting to settle in against the big Signal Mountain team that's right now playing without their Miss Basketball finalist. What makes Upperman lethal? They rein in the threes and play lockdown defense. It may only be 9 threes and they win 27-25, but that's been the formula this year for Upperman. Sprinkle in an occasional driving finish from Mullins, Hamilton, or Stiles, and that's what happens, night in and night out. So far this year, 27 times to 6 losses. 2 of those losses came in the district tournament. They put those in the rearview mirror quickly last week. Now a nice hesitation leads to an open 3, no good. Signal Mountain gone cold, even with a good look. Rebound down, here they come the other way. Mullins working it inside, kicks to Stiles. Stiles to Delenti, thought about it. Instead, back over to Mullins. Yeah, you may want to, I imagine there's an adjustment coming from Coach Bell to close out against Delenti. Mullins got to fake the handoff, drives inside. Mullins backdoor looking for Harrell, runs into trouble, kicks out Hamilton. Delenti's open again for 3. Money! Taylor Delenti unconscious, her 3rd straight. Sonja Brown with American Way Real Estate 3, and Upperman's lead is up to 12. Here comes the pressure as they're trying to pour it on a little bit and add to their cushion. Big one for Rock, splashed it home. Ashlyn Rock, great player for Signal Mountain, and that's a big bucket for them. Their first of the quarter comes 3 minutes and 20 seconds in. Cora Bass to the table for Upperman. Neither team going particularly deep tonight. Upperman 8, Signal Mountain we've seen 6. Mullins drives and kicks again to Delenti for 3. No, this place would have gone crazy. Harrell with an offensive rebound, though, fires out to Stiles. Taylor Delenti's getting open for 3. And she is making the Lady Eagles pay right now on her home floor. Left side, Mullins fires into Harrell. Harrell, shot fake, good for 2. Ella Harrell, the sophomore, splashes it in, and it's back to a 12-point Lady Bees advantage. Now, full court pass ahead as they break the press. Rock with it, drives, throws it up, no good. Harrell with the disruption. Stiles with the board. Here comes Upperman with a little tempo. Bella Stiles going to play point forward probably at the next level. Delenti works away from a little contact, no problem. We play on. Mullins looks back. Upperman trying to add on to a 12-point advantage, anticipating a potential Lady Eagles run at some point. Harrell waits. Backdoor cut to Delenti. Wasn't able to field it cleanly, so resets back out to Mullins. Now right side, Hamilton. Hamilton to Delenti. Delenti just in front of that secondary UHS logo. Now works back to Bella Mullins. 1,000 devices watching the main page right now as it comes down to the wire. Tied up there. Meanwhile, here, Mullins drives inside. We play on. No call. Didn't look like there'd be much contact there. Referees agree. Ahead they come for Walker. Looking in, there's Rock. She's the mismatch for him. Steps through, puts it up with the right hand. No. Great box out from Stiles. Now Hamilton ran the floor. On a rope from Mullins. Hamilton off the glass. No. Fighting for the rebound, though, and a foul. And it's on Signal Mountain. Grabbing hold a little bit was Abby Walker. Second personal on her. 3rd team foul against the Lady Eagles. 2:49 to go in the second. It's 20-8. 59-59 between White County and Heritage over on the main page. We'll let you know what happens there. Warriorettes trying to get back to state for the first time since 1997. In pass, Mullins had the lane, but it was a great job to stay active by the Lady Eagles. Walker got a hand on it. Bass ends up with it. Now Delenti back to Cora Bass. Right side Mullins. 2:40 to go in the second quarter. Upperman with a 12-point lead. Delenti, left side to Bass. Upperman opened up this half on a 14-2 run. Hamilton has it poked away. She goes back to repossess. And now a double dribble is the call against Gracie Hamilton. And it'll go back to the Lady Eagles here with 2:22 to go in the first half. Inbounds, fired over right side. Signal Mountain just trying to build some momentum into the second quarter, or in the second half rather. If they can keep it in that 10-point range, they'll have a chance. The problem is Upperman typically lethal in the third quarter in the last 2 decades under Dana McWilliams. Nearly 3 decades under Dana McWilliams. Baseline drive. Now back out. There's Roberson. Roberson, closely guarded by Bass. Into Rock again. Rock this time. Little shoulder check. Shot no good. Rebound tipped out of play, and it goes to Upperman. Don't forget, stick around during the Happy Heller halftime show. We'll be joined by Bobby McWilliams. Talk about the Bees sub-state matchup with South Doyle on Monday night in this gym. I'm sure they'll have another great crowd for it. Bass working against the defender. Stride for stride, I'm good with the no call. Mullins, left wing side, 1:40 to go in the second quarter. Styles, left side now Mullins. There goes Sadie South. She got free, puts the dribble down. South flips back to Bass. Bass spins out of trouble. Now inside. Nice feed over to Styles for 2. That is silky smooth for Cora Bass, and Bella Styles rewards her by putting an assist on the stat sheet. 22-8. Upperman's lead is 14, 1:17 to go. Signal Mountain looking for an answer. And they're trying to get it to Rock, but she's triple covered. South pushed from behind. Rock with her second personal, and again, no Carly Lowry. So the Miss Basketball finalist, who would be a catalyst for him in a comeback attempt, has not emerged from the locker room that I have seen. Her day may be done. That's pure speculation, but we haven't seen her again. White County has taken a lead, 61-59, over on UCR, the main page tonight. Mullins to inbound. Signal shows a little press. Bass goes back to possess. Something Upperman has in spades is ball handlers. Cora Bass off the bench, another one. They're not the tallest team in the world, but they can dribble. Mullins has it from the top of the key. 57 seconds. They may hold here. Why not? You're up 14. Dominated this second quarter. Styles. Right side to Bass. Bass starts to drive. Kicks to South. South drives and kicks to Lenti. 43 seconds. Yeah, this is stall ball. Relative with a minute to go. Why not hold it and ensure you go in with a double-digit lead into the halftime locker room? 33 seconds. Little pressure. They send over to Bass. Everybody in the gym clapping in unison. That's wearing black and gold. Bass. 20 seconds. Bass. Looking for Mullins. It was tipped. It'll stay on this end with Upperman. 15.8. 21 seconds to go. They're tied up. Heritage and White County. 13 seconds to go there on the main page. And I think it's White County basketball. We'll let you know. Bass. 15.8 seconds. Crosses over. Bass to Styles. Styles flips to Bella Mullins. Kicks out Delenti. 8 seconds. Delenti in the mid-range. Kicks to Mullins. 6 seconds. Mullins over to Styles. 3 seconds. Styles gets inside. No. Rebound tipped, and it brings us to the end of a dominant second quarter by the Upperman Lady Bees. Trying to punch their ticket to the state tournament for the 7th time in 9 seasons. They're a half away. After 2, it's Upperman 22, Signal Mountain 8. You're watching coverage of this Class 3A sectional round presented by Sonja Brown with American Way Real Estate on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
From the sports field to the hunting field, our friends at Hall Sports and Outdoors can outfit anyone. Located in the heart of Jamestown at 207 South Main Street, Hall Sports and Outdoors carries everything from kayaks, fishing gear, and camo to guns and ammo. With top brands such as Columbia, Timberland, Under Armour, Asics, and much more, nobody can top their selection. Need some custom gear for your team? They also offer uniforms, gear, and custom embroidery. Stop by and see them at 207 South Main Street in Jamestown. Hall Sports and Outdoors, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Welcome back. It's time for the Happy Hiller halftime show. The Upperman Lady Bees lead 22-8 after 2 quarters here at this sub-state game. One of 2 sub-state games in this gym. Coming up on Monday night, 7 o'clock tip-off. South Doyle against Upperman. The Bees, they've won 17 straight games, looking to make it 18 and get back to the state tournament for the first time in a couple of years. We're joined by Upperman head coach Bobby McWilliams. Coach, I know we talked yesterday on the coaches show, but there's more people watching tonight than we were watching last night. Which you should watch the UCR coaches show, by the way. You had a chance to look at this South Doyle team, how we get a practice or 2 in with a look at them. What's kind of the challenges that they possess for you?
They're the athleticism, and they've got some good length in their post game, but just being able to, slow them down a little bit in transition, keep them off the boards is probably going to be 2 areas that we're really going to have to make sure we take care of. If we can't control that to some degree, we'll have it'll be a long night.
Score update, by the way, Heritage gets a bucket late. Not sure if it's a free throw or a shot. They defeat White County 63-62 tonight. And the student section rushed the floor, and we're chirping a little bit at the Warriorettes bench. I'm sure that's just not good to see. But White County falls in a heartbreaking fashion tonight over on the main page. So I'm sure we'll have some people tuning in here. It's Upperman 22-8. We're joined by Bobby McWilliams. Coach, your team gets that convincing win over Lawrence County, and it came in a weird way. I was talking to some of the guys from the media down there, and they're like, this team stalls? And I said, well, I've watched them 30 times this year, and they never have stalled. You just got in a weird place with the foul trouble. How good was it, though, for your team to be able to slow it down against that team to win in that way?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. We just got into a situation where, we got in some foul trouble, and we ended up, taking care of the ball and trying to get controlled shots when we got in that situation. It's just kind of the way the game played out, and I kind of thought that was my job as a coach to kind of make sure I managed the game to give our team the best chance to win, and that's what I did. That's what I felt was necessary. But no, we don't really stall the ball. We're going to take good shots, but they were really good, and we seen them on film. We got out to a big start, and like I said, we got in foul trouble, and it was a very difficult situation. I had some guys in that hadn't been in really since just early after Christmas, and they did fabulous for us. And we were able to control the tempo, control the game, and we ended up winning. That's kind of the objective when we're in this situation.
We've talked about your depth. Obviously, you go deeper than most teams do without a drop-off, and obviously you got a star in the form of Ty Cobb. But how tough do you think it is from an opponent's perspective to kind of scout you guys? Because I'm thinking about the district championship game, and Jack Torrance comes into the game and hits 7 straight points. Is that one of the secret sauces to you, that you can't just take away – well, you can't do it anyway, but you can't even try to take away Ty Cobb and still win the game because of these other guys?
We feel like our personnel's good. We've got guys that are very capable. Like we said, I've said since the beginning of the year when we got everybody back, we're going to be able to play multiple ways. We're going to be able to play fast, slow against big and small, and that's what you got to be able to do if you're going to make it through the tournaments. We've had our success in the past being able to play against multiple styles and not be just one-dimensional, and that's what this team has. But that's what a bench does. We've had guys step up all season long, but they're very capable. Jack was a starter. A lot of people may not remember or whatever, but he was a starter, and he got hurt and sick. And so he had about a 3-week span that he really couldn't practice. And so we gradually worked him back into the games, and we left our lineup like it was. But we've got several guys. We got Cam Bush coming off the bench, Branson Turnbow coming off the bench. Those guys, have played fabulous, and all of them play a lot of minutes. Just a different guy each night, and that's kind of the way these guys have approached the game. Just whoever's playing, whatever's happening out there, and whatever needs to be done is what we're going to do to get it done.
Last one for you. We talked about South Doyle and all that. Has Ty Cobb surprised you in any way? Because we all heard how good he was. Has he surprised you in any way with what he's done so far?
Absolutely. You know, obviously he's very talented, and I've said this to, you know, many people, but he has been well beyond his freshman year in being able to it's not necessarily the basketball aspect of it, but his composure and his control has been, you know, just been top notch. He's played like a senior in most cases, as far as his just ability to run our team and do what's necessary. And he faces a lot of different things each night, whether it's, you know, full court deny, running jump traps, lots of physical contact, just whatever it is. And he's really just kind of kept, he's kept, you know, an even keel through all of that. But I mentioned on the show last night that the biggest reason he's able to do that is because of the guys that are around him. These older guys, the juniors and the seniors, have really made his transition good for him. And without that, you can't. He couldn't do what he's doing without those juniors and seniors that were on this team and a big part of what we were doing last year. And he's been able to fit right in. And so, you know, our chemistry has been just fabulous from the start. And that's why he's able to have the kind of year he's had.
Absolutely. Well, the Bees need a big crowd. They got a big crowd here tonight for the girls' game. They need another one on Monday night, 7 o'clock. This is a great crowd tonight on a Saturday night.
Absolutely. Monday night, we need people in this gym to support these guys. It's a big game for them, and you know, we're playing for a chance to go to the state tournament, last house, however they want to say it. But you know, they've won the region, earned a right to host a sub-state game, and we need everybody out here to support these guys Monday night.
You know the rule. You got to come to the game if you're in the area. Call somebody who's not and tell them to watch online. They need a big crowd here on Monday night. 7 o'clock tip-off between South Doyle and the Bees. Bobby McWilliams, thanks so much. Good luck on Monday.
Thank you.
How many letters?
5 letters.
Just think about, what am I doing right now?
Smile. Smile?
Uh-huh.
This is so easy.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future. It's what we do.
Welcome back. Upperman with a 14-point lead. Frontier Chevy is ready to get you into your next vehicle and are proud to offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on nearly all vehicles below 80,000 miles. View inventory online at www.kcchevy.com, including the brand new Chevy Trax and Traverse, or stop in at 2350 Cookville Highway today. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Upperman with a great second quarter. Signal Mountain looks to be without Carly Lowry, the Miss Basketball finalist, for the remainder of the game. But still 2 quarters to go. Signal Mountain knows they need a long run. Scored just 2 points. Got outscored 16-2 in that second quarter as Upperman came to life. 3. Taylor Delenti 3 spurned them forward. And Upperman trying to slam the door and get back to the glass house again. Here's Rock. She hands off in the mid-range. Jumpers up. That one's no good. Rebound tipped up. Fought for. And Delenti wins it for the Lady Bees. Bella Mullen. She looks to be healthy after taking that hard fall earlier. Brings it up the floor here. Sends right side to Butler. Butler finds Stiles. Stiles going to drive inside. Picks up. Back for Hamilton. Hamilton started the run with a huge 3 from way downtown. Butler inside. Good for 2. Tough take. Gracie Butler didn't play a lot. Got into quick foul trouble. She made that one. And now here's the full court pressure again for Upperman. Their lead is 16. Now bringing it up the floor. Yes, Sparta does fall tonight. It was a great season for the Warriorettes. They had to go on the road, lost on a buzzer beater. Heartbreaking loss for them. Sensational team. Didn't make the Glass House, but regardless, one of the best teams in school history there in White County. Closest they've been in a long, long time. Tremendous team. Credit to Coach Dodgen and his staff and that team for executing down the stretch. They gave themselves an opportunity to win the game. Here's Gracie Butler in the half court for the Lady Bees. Stiles back to Butler. Upperman almost feels like they've thrown it in cruise control a little bit. Stiles kicks to Hamilton. Now Butler with it. Lowry has emerged from the locker room. She's got a big ice pack on her right knee. Had been in there the entire first half after leaving early in the second. Flip pass back to Valenti. Now Hamilton. Upperman, bleeding clock now. Hamilton over to Mullins. Back out to Butler. 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. A 16-point Lady Bees lead. Trying to knock off Signal Mountain in this round for the second straight year. Right side Butler. Will give and go. Now Delenti. Works it around left wing for Mullins. Mullins gets the screen from Stiles. Now kicks to Delenti. Open again for three. No good. Rebound tipped. And Signal Mountain comes away. Looking for an answer. They just haven't been able to solve this 2-3 zone of Upperman. They get back into it. Right side, Abby Walker. Walker works back. Now back. Tonight's broadcast presented by Sonja Brown with American Way Real Estate. They work it right side. Now back to the top of the key. Walker around left side. Roberson. Walker again. You see them trying to move the zone, and Upperman just so good at limiting those passing lanes. But a nice turnaround bank shot for Emily Redmond. Her first bucket. And that's a start for Signal Mountain as they try to crawl back into it, now down by 14. That's not insurmountable. Butler is cut off, and that'll be a foul. This one will go on Emily Redmond. Her first, team's first. 5:01 to go in the third. We'll remind you the score on the clock on the screen is not official. It's very close. Madison does a great job at it, but it's not synced up. So at the end of quarters or the end of halves, if it's not exact, ours is the unofficial clock. Mullins gives back to Delenti. Delenti fires into the left elbow for Mullins. She hands off, and that one was ricocheted, a mistake. Possession back the other way for Signal Mountain. Dana McWilliams not happy at all as Signal Mountain tries to settle in here. Traded buckets so far. Slow first 3 minutes plus of this quarter. Left wing pass. Now they fire into Rock. Rock reverses to Walker. Open three. They need it, but they won't get it. Rebound tipped, and it goes to Stiles. Now here's Mullins. Fires it ahead to Butler. Butler drives in, puts it up. Good, and one. Gracie Butler with the finish. And she's going to the line to try to complete a three-point play. It is the Sonja Brown with American Way Real Estate free throw line. Sonja Brown is a full-service realtor licensed across the state of Tennessee, listing and selling residential and multifamily, land and farms, commercial and industrial properties. Sonja handles the sale from start to closing and beyond. With 30-plus years of experience, let her put it to work for you. Sonja Brown, realtor with American Way Real Estate, has been supporting student-athletes in the Upper Cumberland since 1990. Call Sonja, 931-979-7145. Free throw good. Largest lead of the game for the Lady Bees. They're up by 17 on their home floor. And I'll tell you, the way they're playing, you wouldn't know it's a sub-state game. It feels like it's a game in December in here. And that is a thing that only comes with experience. Year in and year out, they're in this round, and they have not blinked tonight. Out in front by 17. Looking for a spark. Here's Signal Mountain. This is Clark. She works it around left side. Rock wants it inside. Puts the dribble down, working on Stiles. Pivots through, puts it up, no good. Delenti with the rebound. Chance for Mullins the other way. Mullins behind the back dribble. Now Butler with it. Delenti sends it ahead to Mullins. Mullins fakes the handoff, drives inside. Contact, no call. We play on. Rock got the block. Here they come in the transition. 3.5 to go in the third. Flip pass. Delenti nearly got it. It ends up with Redmond. Now it's stolen away. Butler didn't give up on the play. Now she's pushing it ahead with speed. Pressure from behind. Doesn't matter. Good. Late whistle and one. Count it for Gracie Butler. Another and one. The sophomore getting cooking. Going back to the line again as it's a 19-point Lady Bees lead. Butler at the line. Flies it away. Got it. 20-point lead for the Lady Bees on their home floor, and Gracie Butler has scored all the points in the frame. She's got 8 of them, 10 in the game. Now ahead, pass across, intercepted. Guess who picked it off? Gracie Butler. Welcome to the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game discussion. Butler with a runner, no good. Rebound down, that may have clinched it. Rock with the board, and now she'll push it ahead. Rock poked away, and a foul will be called on Gracie Hamilton, as they'll say she connected with the arm. So that's her first, team's first. Here with 2:56 to go in the third. The winner of this game gets the winner of Greenville and Northview Academy. Probably Greenville, but we'll see. On Thursday at 7:15 p.m. at the Murphy Center. 3A has to go Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So 3 straight days. But on the top side of the bracket, Dyersburg and Jackson Southside looming. You'd much rather be on the lower side, which Upperman is this year. They didn't get the great draw last year, and that's assuming this result holds. Not counting my chickens before they hatch, apologies. But whoever wins this game is going to have a much better path than they had a year ago. It is a 20-point game with 2:35 to go in the third quarter. Time running out for Signal Mountain to put a run together. And a foul's called. It's generous. See who it goes against. Cora Bass picks up her first. Team second. Inbound coming from the baseline. Fires it in. Little shot fake. Walker now drives and it's blocked. Stiles with. And a foul going to be called here on Bella Stiles. One official's found his whistle on this possession. Third foul of the possession, and to the line goes Walker for 2. Abby Walker's first free throw is up, and it is good, nothing but net. And that's the formula for Signal Mountain. Get to the line, make the free throws. They try to crack back into it. Sadie South back into the game for Cora Bass. No threes so far for South. Did have a 2. Walker's second one good. She goes 2 for 2 at the line. Back to an 18-point game. Mullins over to Butler. Signal Mountain, you imagine they're going to have a push in them. Can they make it a haymaker? Here's Stiles. Delenti's wide open, and we've got a timeout called by Dana McWilliams. 30 seconds on the floor gives us an opportunity to tell about our friends at Domino's. Delicious pan pizza is Domino's best-kept secrets, with locations in Smithville, Sparta, Livingston, Allgood, and 2 in Cookville. Delicious pan and hand-tossed pizza, pasta, and more is never far away. Use the Domino's app to take care of your game day eats today. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate proudly presents a beautiful home on Gainesboro Highway in Salina with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a stunning view of the mountains from your front door. This could be your forever home. Call 931-979-1191 for more information and to schedule a showing or visit ChadandAmyCrouch.com. Upperman with a 30-12 lead. 2:18 to go in the third. Lady Bees had the basketball, trying to get back to the state tournament. Inbound goes to Mullins. Mullins works it over left wing side. Now looks into Butler. Butler, backdoor cut. Stiles got hacked. We'll play on. Wow. Rock bringing it up the other way. Fires it across left side. Butler swats that one into the Signal Mountain bench. 1:56 to go in the third. That was pretty egregious over there on the other side. 1:56 to go. It's 30-12. Walker surveys the floor. Sends it back left side. Now back to her. 2-3 zone of Upperman has given Signal Mountain problems. It's given everybody problems the last 2 weeks. Here's Rock inside. Trying to back down Stiles. The help arrives. Kicks out Walker. Triggers the 3. Couldn't get the roll. Rebound down to Taylor Delenti. Delenti is tripped up. Trying to make her way up the floor. It's going to be the 4th team foul. This one goes on Megan Clark, her first. Next one would send Upperman to the line with 1:33 to go in the third quarter. We have feature coverage coming tonight. Dogfight happening in Spencer, Van Buren County and Clay County. Goose is there. And by the way, if you haven't seen the highlight video from Cookville's boys' first ever region championship, after this is over, just watch it. It's a great use of 4 minutes of your time. It's tremendous. Over to South. Open 3. Bottom. Sadie South splashes home. Sonja Brown with American Way Real Estate 3. Her first of the game. It's 21-point lead. Delenti with the steal. And now a tie-up and a foul will be called. I think it's going to go on Upperman. It is. Taylor Delenti called for the personal. Her first, team's fourth. Ava Mae Allen, the junior, to check in for the first time tonight. Speaking of guards, another one for Dana McWilliams to use. Taylor Delenti gets a breather and a big high five from Dana and Tyler McWilliams on the sideline. Full court pressure again here for Upperman. Signal Mountain trying to break it. They kick back for Roberson. Roberson somehow found Walker. Now right side. Quick trigger three. Up and good. That one splashed home for Megan Clark. Her first basket of the game. First three of the game for Signal. And it's back to an 18-point game. 55 seconds to go. Mullins ahead to Butler. Butler kicks to South. South dribbles back now. Gracie Butler. Upperman probably content to hold again. They are. Mullins will wait. 43 seconds to go. Signal Mountain knows possessions are at a premium, and they need a lot of them. Down by 18, so a little pressure here. Mullins and Butler back in fourth, 34 seconds to go. Butler resetting that 5-second clock. Now over to Ava Mae Allen. Allen back to Butler. 19 seconds. Butler goes to work off the dribble. Floats back again. Left side Allen. Shields off the defender. 11 seconds. Allen being pressured. Good defense there. And there's the steal for Walker. Walker ahead. Shot up and a foul. This is going to be 2 free throws as they've hit the bonus. Shooting foul nonetheless. I think Ava Mae Allen going to pick up her first. 5th team foul against the V's. And here is Abby Walker to the line. She's 2 for 2 in the quarter. Going to shoot 2 more. It's an 18-point game. Delenti going to check in with 4.7 for her shooting ability. Free throw in and out for Walker. No good. .7 seconds. Next one for Walker is good. 1 for 2. Mullins, this would count if it goes. It's a great look. Went off the backboard, no good. That was a tremendous look for Bella Mullins and the Lady Bees. 8 minutes away from another trip to Murfreesboro. We'll be back after a word from our friends at Tri-Green Equipment. Don't go anywhere.
When it comes to caring for your land, you need an all-around performer to make your life easier. One that's tried and true. That's a John Deere compact tractor from Tri-Green Equipment. User-friendly tractors that are big on performance and operator comfort.
TLT Sports Performance is home to skill-specific training where top athletes learn how to reach their full potential. Visit TLT Sports Performance on Facebook for more information. TLT Sports Performance, where the athletes of tomorrow train today.
Welcome back. We'll tell you about Clint Connor with the Exit Crossroads Auction Group coming up in a moment. But after 3, Upperman leads 33-16, a 17-point Lady B advantage on the doorstep of another trip to the state tournament. They won it 2 years ago, fell in the first round to eventual champion Jackson Southside in a hard game. They're trying to get back and reclaim the gold. We'll take on the winner of Greenville Northview Academy on Thursday night at 7:15. The winner of this game will there as Mullins drives and kicks Delenti. 4-3, no. Rebound down. Here's Rock. Signal knows they've got to go quick and get a run, but Butler able to poke it away from the post to his ball handling. Mullins now with 3 different Eagles around her calmly finishes for 2. Bella Mullins, just 4 points tonight, but she's made an impact on both ends. A 19-point Lady Bees lead. Now picking up the dribble, nearly a travel. We play on. Send it over right side. Rock with the post-up position, puts it up, and the foul. Ashlyn Rock is going to go to the line to shoot 2. She leads Signal Mountain with 6 points. Carly Lowry, the Miss Basketball finalist, left the game with an apparent knee injury in the second quarter and has not returned. Bella Stiles picks up her second, team's first. Rock's at the line. First free throw is up, and it is good. 4 for 5 as a team tonight at the line are Signal Mountain. One of the bright spots for them so far. Kind of a one-hand free throw. That's a unique stroke for Rock. She balances on one hand. The left hand's up but not touching, and then finger rolls it through. It worked, 2 for 2. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. As Butler works it over left side, Hamilton. Upperman in no hurry. Why would they be? Hamilton open, left side, Butler. Gonna put the dribble down. Butler bounces back to Hamilton. Now Mullins, Delenti. 6:56. Back to Mullins. 17-point Upperman lead. Delenti. Now Mullins. Back left side, Hamilton. Mullins to Butler. Mullins, Delenti. Hamilton back to Mullins. Left side, Butler. Mullins again. Delenti's wide open. Yeah, why not? For 3. No good. Rebound, though. Fought for. Bella Stiles wins it. Delenti cutting, but it was poked away from her. A nice job with the active hands by Megan Clark. 6:24 to go in the ball game. Signal Mountain looking to try and spark a run and at least make it interesting tonight. Put the pressure on. Here's Rock. Give and go into the corner. Open 3. Up. No good, in and out. That could have changed the complexion. Instead, Butler with a rebound. Butler. Picked up by Clark. Now Delenti back to Mullins. We will have audio coverage if the Lady Bees hang on of their state tournament run. We'll also have audio coverage if Pickett County hangs on for their state tournament run. Butler back to Hamilton. Right side Mullins. Audio only, but we are appreciative that we can do that. Mullins. Floating back. There's the space. Mullins, stutter steps, drives, kicks to Delenti. Nearing 5.5 to play. Stiles. Excitement building in the gym. They're on the doorstep. Mullins drives in, picks up. Back out to Butler. Tick, 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 tick. Butler, right side Mullins. You start playing that Jeopardy theme music. Mullins. Waiting. Signal Mountain's going to have to try to send a trap at some point. And that one's tipped out of play by Clark. It'll stay with the Lady Bees. 5:08 to go. Zoe Nicholas tonight with 35 points for Pickett County as they lead 69-49 over Copper Basin at the end of 3. So we're going to have Pickett County coverage in the Glass House next week. It's going to be fun at the Murphy Center. We'll check on York as well as that one's going to be tipped. It's a foot race and able to stop it, but it allowed Hamilton to get back. Shot up, no good. Put back for Rock, no. Rebound tipped down. Rock able to come away. Now mid-range pull-up jumper, and she got it. That's a nice finish for Ashlyn Rock. 4:44 to go in the ball game. It's a 30-second timeout. Clint Connor is your local auctions expert with full service from start to finish. The Exit Crossroads Auction Group are here to make the process easy for you. Visit crossroadsauctiongroup.com for more details and current auctions. Clint Connor, your local auctions expert, is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Frontier Chevy is ready to get you into your next vehicle and are proud to offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on nearly all vehicles below 80,000 miles. View inventory online at www.kcchevy.com, including the brand new Chevy Trax. There's a beautiful, beautiful blue and white Chevy Trax on that property right now. Get it. Trust me. Brand new. Or Traverse and stop in at 2350 Cookville Highway today. Remember, don't buy until you see Jason 5. So go see Jason 5, tell him I sent you, and enjoy your brand new Chevy Trax. Just trust me. Nicest car on the road right now. Well, next to my new Chevy Silverado. 35-20 the score. Out of the timeout, Upperman trying to hang on and not allow any life. Butler drives inside. Gracie Butler, good, and one. Another one, her third of the half, and she goes back to the line to try to complete a three-point play. No Carly Lowry for Signal Mountain. Left in the second quarter. They're going down. Didn't look like anybody hit her, but just went down or bumped her. Free throw no good, and nobody realized it was an and one, so it allows an easy outlet for Bella Mullins. Everybody fell asleep inside except for the senior guard. Mullins now drives back. Butler also went after it. And we have a whistle and a stoppage. It was an and one. Why are we stopping? We're good. And now we'll inbound. It was definitely an and one. Counted the bucket. Stick around postgame for the Southwell Auto Clinic postgame show. We'll go through the scoring and have the Nelson Trophy and screen printing player of the game, Bella Mullins, with it here. And she's just going to stand there for the next 4 minutes if they'll let her. They won't. They come up to defend. Here's Stiles. And now we have a whistle and a stoppage. Somebody in the crowd has just been ejected out of here. So that's it. Somebody has been thrown out of here tonight. And that's why we have a stoppage. So administration will come. There's a police officer there, and he will be escorted out of here. I'm sure he was just telling the referee how great he smelled and he was doing such a good job tonight, and that's why he threw him out. So Hamilton going to inbound here to Mullins. And now we'll have a foul. This one called on Megan Clark. Her second, team second. 4:09 to go. Upperman, they're in cruise control right now trying to win this basketball game. Butler bounces over to Mullins. Back to Butler. Now Mullins with it. Mullins, left side Hamilton. Now Butler. Double team arrives. She gets to Hamilton. Hamilton trapped in the corner looking to outlet. It's intercepted. And Danny McWilliams not happy at all. Here they come in transition. Runner up blocked. Bella Mullins goes up and knocks it out of play. Roberson on the attempt. 3:38 to go in the ball game. It's 37-20. (37-20) the score. 3:38 to go in the ball game. Right side, driving baseline now. Rock, little shot fake, pulls up, got hit on the arm on the way up. Stiles will pick up her third, and Ashlyn Rock to the line to shoot two. 3:31 to go in the game. Rock to the line. She's a good player. Just a little bit outgunned tonight, especially with no Carly Lowry. And Upperman, business as usual. Taking care of it as the free throw is good for Rock. Free throw for Rock. Good. 2 for 2. They're back within 15, but time running out. 3:30 to go. If they have a run in them, they need it now. Here comes Butler. Butler cut off, just out of bounds, so we'll play on. Possession back to Upperman. 3:25 left in this sub-state round. Right side Delente, back to Mullins. Now Hamilton. And a double dribble is called. Second of the game. It'll go back the other way to Signal Mountain, who just has a slither of life if they're able to rein in a three. And I think Coach McWilliams recognizes it. That's why she burns the timeout. Tell you one more time, Sonja Brown is a full-service realtor and is licensed across the state of Tennessee, listing and selling residential and multifamily, land and farms, commercial and industrial properties. Sonja handles the sale from start to closing and beyond. Let her put her 30-plus years of experience to work for you. Sonja Brown, realtor with American Way Real Estate, has been supporting student-athletes in the Upper Cumberland since 1990. You can reach Sonja at 931-979-7145. I see Sonja Brown in this gym, in her seat, right there behind the scorer's table, taking in this one. I'll also tell you about Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing. They're sponsor of the Player of the Game. Stick around post-game for that. Fire and Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Fire and Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with creative food and drinks on the rooftop today. 3:14 to go in the ball game. It's 37-22. Upperman with the lead. Signal Mountain with the basketball. We're back here on Monday night on the main UCR Facebook page, YouTube channel, and the NFHS network as Upperman welcomes in South Doyle. The Bees trying to punch their ticket to the state tournament. We'll have complete coverage of the state tournament, both boys and girls around the Upper Cumberland. If anybody has a York score, we could use it. A York score against Pearl Cone. I imagine it's a lot to a little, but I'd like to know for sure. 3:12 to go. Here's Signal Mountain. Rock floats it ahead. There's Clark. Now they working around left side. Back to him. Walker. Bounces left. There's Rock. Little give and go, swatted. Butler with the steal. Rock able to run it down, though. Kicks over left side for an open three. No. Rebound down. Every time they've had a look to maybe get it interesting, it just hasn't fallen tonight for the Lady Eagles. Here's Butler. Kicks over right side to South. Wisely, the freshman, doesn't just give the ball right back even if she makes it, and they're going to kill the clock. Mullins with it. Stepping up to defend is Redmond. South in the corner. Gets out. Nice feed to Stiles. That is a tremendous play by a freshman to find the senior Stiles. It finishes for 2. You can see the basketball IQ. Coach McWilliams says she's going to be a special player. She's already a special shooter, but she says she's going to be a special player. You can see it. Kick out here. Baseline drive. And stepping on the line is Delenti, able to seal off that edge. So possession back. Thank you very much, Andrew. York with a 45-31 lead. That's not a lot to a little. Props to Pearl Cone, keeping it interesting, but York about to go back to the state tournament for the 3rd straight year. Butler sends it ahead to Stiles. 2 minutes to go. The party's about to be on again in Baxter. Butler. I'll tell you, 2 weeks ago, leaving the Hooper Eblin Center after Stone Memorial defeated Upperman, and they lost 2 straight games. We're going to go to a district champion on the road. I did not think I would be about to say what I'm going to say a minute and 45 seconds from now. But lo and behold, they pushed the right buttons as Gracie Butler starts to drive and floats back. Sends it into Stiles. 4 corners is on. You got to credit this Lady Bees team, the resilience to rally back after a rough week, to win 3 games on the road in Tullahoma, including over Tullahoma, and then throttling Lawrence County, getting over the White County hump, beating them for the first time this season. To get this game back here, as here's Butler driving in for the dagger, and 1. Gracie Butler again, and that is more than enough. They're going back, as this is the 4th and 1 of the half for Gracie Butler, and now Dana McWilliams will empty the bench. Her seniors are going to get in here. Allie Jones gets in. Darcy Hickey gets in. Kennedy Delenti gets in. And they get a huge round of applause. They get to play in a sub-state game on their home floor. Butler's going to shoot a free throw, and then Ava Mae Allen will check in for. And the party is on. You can see the realization just hit those young ladies on the bench that they're going back to the state tournament, and they're going to get to have a fun week next week. As the free throw for Butler is no good. Rebound down this time to Signal Mountain. They are on the right path down there for the Lady Eagles. Quite frankly, they've just gotten a rough end of a draw when it comes to the region they match up with, because this 7 AAA district is nothing to be messed with, as the free throw is no good. Hickey with the board. 53 seconds to go. Here's Allie Jones. She can shoot the lights out, by the way. Stoppage for subs, so we'll just keep going. Ava Mae Allen will check in. 19-point lead for Upperman. Ava Mae Allen working against the high-pressure defense. Signal Mountain not going to go quietly. Good for them. Sierra Nash out. They're on the right path. They're going to get over the hump, and it probably going to require them to win the region. The problem is for Upperman, they got a lot of sophomores and freshmen out there, and there's a couple of 8th graders with the last name Crouch coming up. And I'm looking up at the rafters right now, and I see a Crouch hanging up there. Yep. So do with that what you will. There's 25 seconds to go in the ball game. It's 41-22. Props to Signal Mountain and their senior class. They've changed the complexion there for the Lady Eagles. But tonight, it's the Lady Bees night. Auburn Johnson sends over to Nash. 22 seconds. Back to Johnson. And the crowd rises to their feet in applause. 17 seconds. Back to Nash. 12 seconds. You can hate them, you can doubt them, but the top girls basketball program in the Upper Cumberland is going back to the state tournament for the 7th time in 9 seasons. Final score, Upperman 41, Signal Mountain 22. We welcome you in to the South Willow Auto Clinic postgame show. The South Willow Auto Clinic, your hometown auto doctors, as the Upperman Lady Bees get it done again and will head back to the Glass House for a first-round matchup on Thursday night against the winner of Greenville and Northview Academy. We'll tally up the scoring and bring you the player of the game. Don't go anywhere. We're not done just yet here. Scoring from the game is as follows. For Gracie Butler, 14 points, including 4 and 1s in the second half. 5 points for Sadie South, 4 apiece. For Bella Mullins, Bella Stiles, 3 tonight for Gracie Hamilton, 2 for Ella Harrell, for a team total of 41. The Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing player of the game tonight with a nod towards Taylor Delenti, who again hit 3 straight threes in that second quarter. Gracie Butler put this game away in the second half. The sophomore, Gracie Butler, the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing player of the game. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They're also proud to sponsor the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing player of the game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood, or give them a call, 931-537-9559, one of our longest-running sponsors here at UCR. The party is on tonight in Baxter. They improved to 28-6 on the season and return to the Glass House once again, where they might as well just book at this point a standard room rate every year. Just run it back whenever they release the TWSAA calendar, because every year they're going at this point. Signal Mountain, great basketball team. Comes to an end with a record of 23 victories and 8 losses. Carly Lowry, we hope she is okay and can get back healthy as soon as possible. But tonight, it's Upperman's night. They'll be back in action 7:15 on Thursday against the winner of Greenville and Northview Academy from the Murphy Center. We will be there on the call, audio only, live on the UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel. We sure hope you'll join us. We also hope you'll join us on Monday night as Upperman hosts South Doyle here. We will also have coverage of 2 other games. Pickett County travels to Chattanooga Prep on UCR 3 for a 6 o'clock Central Time start time in boys action. And the first ever home sub-state game for the Cookeville Cavaliers as they welcome in Bradley Central on UCR 2 and on the NFHS network. Both of those games are, as well as the one on the main page where I will be back here in the Hive in Baxter one more time this season. Final score tonight, Upperman 41, Signal Mountain 22. Keep your eyes on UpperCumberlandReporter.com for the latest coverage of high school sports throughout the area. We'll talk to you all again soon. Until then, I'm Noah McKay from Addison McKay on camera, and everybody at UCR, have a great weekend.